Go to Weasel, cause Weasel say, pop! Yeah,
yeah. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. That's the way the money goes. Pop goes the weasel.
You're going to be a successful WWF villain hated by millions.
I really didn't know what they would do to me. Because you don't know. He lost Hogan. He lost, Schultz didn't mean that much to him here. He lost Hogan and Gene. And now, if he was going to lose me, that would make, Nick wouldn't have anybody. It would be a big net.
Like Nick lost his opponent, main opponent, and his manager.
Yeah. And Vince's ratings were going up. Everything was becoming more popular every week. So I went to the office. Before I went to the office, I made a blade. I put it in my pocket. They don't notice. You may read about it. And then Verne said, come on in. So I told Mary Ellen was his sister-in-law, Verne's sister-in-law, and she worked at the desk there. She's a real nice lady. I don't know if she passed away or not, but very nice lady. And I went in the office, and I kept my hands in my pockets the whole time. And Verne shut the door, and he turned around, and he said to Greg, let's get him and throw him out the window. We're on the 20-some floor where he had his office. So I just sat down on the couch. And I said, go ahead, you'll make my wife a very wealthy woman. And then they both sat down, we're just kidding. So tell me what's going on. What's happening? I said, well, he called me and made me this offer, which is twice as much as you're paying me. And it's to do Madison Square Garden TV and manage. And the managers in those days would only work the TVs, and they go home, and then they get paid for every time their man was there. So I could be home with my daughter, who was born in 78, so she was 3 or 4 years old. I had a chance to be with her, and more at home, no traveling. 3 times the money. I was in the Madison Square Garden TV broadcast.
Oh, okay.
But I wouldn't do the syndicated shows. There was no pay-per-view then or anything. I would do this at Madison MGA broadcast, MSG, and then I would do the TVs, wherever they had TVs, with the men I managed. And he told me how much money I'd make. I said, my God. So Verne said, well, I'll give you this much. I don't know where I'll get it, but I'll give it to you. I thought to myself, I know he means well, but he's still business. I think he liked me. But I said, I have to work out for myself now. I mean, you've got the big home on Minnetonka. You've got all this land and money. I want that. Now's my chance to advance myself and to have it. So I said, but I will finish out my dates. I said, but I won't work with Brad Ringens. That's the truth. And he said, why? I said, I just won't. And the reason I wouldn't work with Brad Ringens was because Brad was new. And Verne had just started him. And Verne had donated a lot of money to the Olympic Committee. And Brad's an Olympian. Brad's from Minnesota. Verne's from Minnesota. Now, Verne probably told Brad or something he planned on giving him the belt one day or something.
Yeah. thought it was on the internet.
They never knew that I was there. No. My first appearance was in the garden, but I walked to the ring, got on the mic, and I made an announcement that I was working for talent. I didn't manage anybody.
Oh.
No.
And that was it.
Yeah.
And then you went to the Med Center to...
Yeah, but it's funny, I walked in the garden and everybody knew me. I told her, I said, you beat Nick one more time, you get to keep him.
To put the word in the streets.